And US Vice President J.D. Vance is expected to visit Israel this week. Now, the visit will be part of a push by the Trump administration for the implementation of the Gaza peace agreement. The implementation of the first phase of the deal was mostly successful, but the deal remains fragile, with Israel claiming that Hamas has been delaying the return of the hostages' bodies. The situation in Gaza on the ground is highly volatile, with Hamas conducting deadly retaliation as it tries to restore its hold over parts of Gaza. The U.S. State Department says it has credible reports that Hamas is planning an imminent attack against civilians in Gaza, warning that any such move will be a violation of the ceasefire. Now, it warned that measures will be taken to protect the people of Gaza and preserve the integrity of the ceasefire. Earlier this week, President Trump had warned Hamas over the killings of civilians.
It's a tough situation. They brought back bodies today, as you probably know. But they also said they're going to behave. We're going to find out if they behave. If they behave good, if they don't behave, we'll take care of it.
Washington said it had informed the guarantors of the peace deal, which include the United States, Egypt, Qatar and Turkey, of the imminent ceasefire violation by Hamas. The report comes as Hamas has been tightening its grip on Gaza's ruined cities, launching a crackdown and executing alleged collaborators. Hamas published a video on its official channel showing the street execution of 8 blindfolded and kneeling suspects. Meanwhile, Hamas has handed over the remains of 2 further hostages under a US-brokered ceasefire agreement. A convoy carrying the bodies arrived at the National Institute of Forensic Medicine in Tel Aviv early on Sunday. So far, 12 out of the 28 bodies have been handed over to Israel under the ceasefire and hostage deal. Earlier, Israeli protesters gathered at Hostage Square in Tel Aviv, demanding the Israeli government see the hostages deal through and ensure the return of the remaining deceased hostages in Gaza. A large banner was displayed pleading for President Trump to bring back the last of the hostages. The protesters also held large banners against Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Trump to take over on the negotiations. Now, the protesters blame Netanyahu for what happened since October 7, 2023, and also what happened before that. Some protesters said that protests will continue till Netanyahu resigns and all the remaining hostages have been returned.
Benjamin Netanyahu is the one to blame. He's the one responsible. He's in government right now, still 2 years after the October 7, all those years, almost 20 years in government. He is the main reason, he alone is the main reason why we had this event.
Meanwhile, Netanyahu's office said that Gaza's Rafah crossing will remain closed until further notice, as long as Hamas does not ensure the retrieval of the remaining bodies. Netanyahu has also warned that the war in Gaza would not be over until Hamas was disarmed and the territory demilitarized. On the other hand, Gaza's media office has accused Israel of violating the ceasefire with Hamas 47 times since the truce came into effect in early October, killing 38 Palestinians and wounding nearly 150. These alleged violations include direct gunfire against civilians and deliberate shelling.